Hey guys, so I just wanted to come on really quick because I've just been having just had like some wild synchronicity like just happen, like boom, 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 like a bunch, like all at once. And so first I was like, I don't know about anybody else, but the energy's been kind of crazy, I was kind of like in my feels and like working on not getting stuck in bed because that's what happens to me. I'll get like depressed. And so, um, anyway, so, I was doing my thing this weekend and then I started, looking through some pictures on my phone and I was like going way back, reminiscing. And, I came across this meme that I had saved like 4 years ago. Okay. Like literally 4 years ago, because we're in October and I had saved it October 13th, 2014. And anyway, that was like right around the time that I actually met my twin. And the meme said, wait, I got to put my glasses on. It said, according to Greek mythology, humans were originally created with 4 arms, 4 legs, and a head with 2 faces. Fearing their power, Zeus split them into 2 separate beings, condemning them to spend their lives in search of their other halves. And that's Pluto's the symposium or whatever. I don't know how to say it. But anyway, so at that time, like I was working as a receptionist, and it was like a very slow place. Like the phone, it would ring for a little while, but there was many times where I could just sit there and read. And so that's what I did. I started reading Plato at work. And, because that whole splitting in 2 thing, I was like really fascinated by it. And anyway, right around that time is also when I met my twin. And anyway, I was just like, whoa, kind of like I didn't know at the time when I met my twin that he was my twin. If you guys have watched me before, you know that when I met my twin, like we locked eyes because I was the first person people would see when they came into where I worked. And just locking eyes, I felt like a rumble. I felt like the earth. I feel the earth move under my, like that, whatever. It was just like that song, but it was like real life, and nobody else felt it. I looked around, like nobody was like, was that an earthquake? It was just me. And although I thought it like really weird, my twin, like really good looking, so I just chalked it up to that, and vowed never to look at him again, and but anyway, so I'm like writing this like short little bit on my Instagram, and that's LuluLisa10 on Instagram. If you don't follow me there, you can like follow, because I do like daily card things and I write poetry and stuff. But anyway, so then as I'm posting it, I get this notification on my phone, or it's like a recommendation to watch Whole Again 11:11 or 12:12. I don't know what it's Whole Again something. But anyway, so after I post this, then so I go and I watch it. It's like a short one. Let me see. I'm trying to see what her name is. It says Whole Again 11:11, and she's talking about how it's time. Like if you've been holding back on sharing your story and like doing your mission, like anyway, it was just so synchronistic with what I was doing, because I've never really. I don't really, although I've shared a couple of things about being a twin, like I mostly just like do cards and I just write and I just, I don't know, it was just kind of like the most out there I had really put myself, because my family and stuff is on my Instagram. And so it's like a little bit, it's been a gradual process of coming out and getting more and more comfortable, sharing my gifts and, who I am really to the core, and on Instagram, I can come on here and like say stuff, but that's because everybody that's on Instagram isn't on my YouTube, So it's been like a process of becoming comfortable with who I really am in front of everybody and having it not matter. But anyway, so that was just like so wild. And for me, and just the synchronicity. And so I wanted to come on and tell you guys that, because I know like I've had some divine feminines reaching out to me, and because the energy has been rough, and I always like, I don't always say it, but I always mean it. And that, we're all in this together. And, I love when you guys comment, and, I have people that reach out to me via email, or they direct message me on Instagram and stuff. And it's like, yeah, like that's it. We're all in this together. And it's like, I know like right now it's been, even for me, like it's been trudging the road. That's like how I feel. And I need to take my glasses off. They're like glaring, but, that whole synchronicity, like that was supposed to happen. I just feel like, and then after I post it, like I have a picture of my, my twin, because my twin passed away. My twin passed away a little over a year ago. And so even, that like threw me all off, as far as like what I'm doing and my mission, and like what is really freaking going on here, and, what it all boils down to is I'm a twin flame, and, I'm a twin flame. And so I look over at my picture of him that I have here, and I started playing my, it's just so weird, the music stopped. I don't know. But anyways, so I played the song, and I was like, give me a sign, and I just hit shuffle on my song, and Stuck Like Glue was the first song, and then In Another Life was the next song that played. And and then I pulled a couple cards, and I got like music for manifesting, and just everything was just so synchronistic. And that's what I want to share. Like I don't know what the plan is. I know where I feel like I'm being directed, and I know that the divine feminines that I have been chatting with, everybody's feeling a little, haggard, like it's been a long journey. We've all been through a lot, and I'm going to keep it on me. I know I've been through a lot, and I know that I have been to the point of wanting to quit and give up several times. I mean, my twin died, and even talking about that openly took me time to talk about that, because I was like, I didn't I didn't know how it was going to be received. But you know what? It doesn't matter how it's received. And although I've been received, kindly, but it doesn't really matter, because this is my journey, and we all have different journeys, and our stories all, the story is about finding our way to being whole within ourselves, you know, and that's what my journey's been about. And, you know, our mission here on earth to like raise the vibration. And, you know, there's other people out there, twin flame teachers, that can speak more about that. And, you know, I just know what I know and what I feel in my heart. And, you know, I'm a twin flame, and there's nothing in my life, like I have never felt a part of anything or like I belonged anywhere. But when I found out about being a twin, it was like, I just knew, you know, and I know that, you know, these last couple of days, like, I've been going really deep. I've just had to like swallow some truths that just were extremely uncomfortable. You know, I don't know how this is going to end up. You know, none of us do. And I just have to do what I feel is right and in my heart. And in my heart, I know that I'm meant to share my story. You know, I have quite the story. You know, I've lived through a lot and overcome a lot, and I've healed, and I've found this place within my heart that I don't feel like a lot of people make it there, you know, not, and especially people that have been as I've had just a lot of crappy shit happen to me, you know, and as a lot of twin flames have, you know, that's why we're chosen, you know, like, or I don't know if chosen is the right word, but anyway, I feel that I've experienced the things that I have and gotten through them to the other side of them and found my peace, because somehow, like, I found a way to be grateful. It makes me cry because I didn't even believe it was possible, you know? And I feel like that's part of my piece in this big puzzle, you know, is to share my experience, and in order to help others work through those experiences. You know, I don't know, I've been through a lot. I'm over 17 years sober, you know, I've been raped and gang raped and just a bunch of stuff, you know. I've moved through a lot of my codependency issues, and, you know, all because of this journey. Like, yes, you know, was I doing work before I met my twin? Yeah. After I met my twin, my world like literally turned upside down and just in my face. And you know, I've done a lot of healing, and I didn't do all that. Like, having all of this, I have it to share, you know, and I want to share it, and I want to help. So, you know, we already, like, there's a few of us that already chat, you know, and I would just love to get to know you guys more. And, you know, I do readings, but I don't know, you know, I just wanted to let you guys know. And I wanted to just like share the hope and share the love. And, you know, I'm a twin flame. You know, if you're watching this, you're probably a twin flame too, you know. And I mean, believe in yourself. Don't give up. You know, remember why you started. I mean, that's why I was looking at those old pictures, you know. I was just reminiscing. And, you know, I just remember when I found out, you know, when I found out by accident, and I was watching this thing, and it was just like explaining everything about like what had happened in my life. And then after meeting my twin and just being, I mean, it's very overwhelming. Don't get me wrong. I was totally overwhelmed. But at the same time, I was just like honored. Doesn't mean we have to work a little bit harder. Yeah. You know, doesn't mean no more bullshitting with ourselves. Yeah. Doesn't mean getting real, like looking yourself in the eye. No more fucking bullshit. Yeah. But it also means freedom. Freedom from giving a crap about what anybody else thinks, you know? Freedom from needing anyone to stand beside you, you know? Like just means confidence, loyalty. I mean, the things that I've learned, it's just been, it's not the easiest route being a twin flame, but I wouldn't choose to be someone unaware over who I am today, you know? I wouldn't trade it for that. It's been an amazing experience. My gifts came alive like after I met my twin, and just so many amazing, mind-blowing, beautiful things have happened. I've had some scary shit happen too, but you know what I mean? It's a beautiful experience, you know, and it's just worth it. That's all I can say is it's worth it. And we're all in it together. And, you know, if anyone's interested in any kind of reading or just chatting with me, then, you know, my email is in the description box, and I would love to talk to you. So have a great night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.